Welcome everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain how to use the UAudio Amp Library tool. If you're a universal audio amp pedal owner, you already know that you can save a preset in the app. But if you ever want to tweak that preset after the fact, there is no way to know what the position of the knobs were for that particular preset. You can, of course, take pictures of the real pedal, but you don't see any of the secondary settings, and the angle you take the photos might not show the exact value each knob was set to. This tool will allow you to save presets and recall them later, in case you want to know what the position of each knob was and what settings were used. The tool works in any browser, either on a PC or Mac, or on a smartphone with touch control. You can zoom in and out in case you need to be more precise with the controls. F5 on PC or Command plus R on Mac will refresh the page and reset all current settings to default values. If you have favorites stored in the current browser session, those favorites will stay on the favorites page even after a refresh, until you clear the cache. You can close your browser, reopen it, and the favorites will still be there. You can control the primary settings, but also secondary settings with the larger semi-transparent controls. You can toggle through all cabs with the radio button on the left. A black dot means no cab. You can toggle through the various mods channels amp models with the radio button on the right. Once all settings are matched to the real pedal, you can either save a preset with the Save Current Settings button or save a favorite that you'll be able to recall later. If you decide to save a preset, just click on the Save Current Settings button. If your browser is set to ask you where to save each file before downloading, you can rename the file with a more meaningful name. If the download doesn't start automatically, you can change this behavior in your browser settings, under Downloads. Some browsers are set to ask for where to save files instead of automatically downloading them in the Download folder. I'll demonstrate how to load a saved preset by refreshing the browser to reset all values, then pressing the Import Save Settings button. You can see that the saved preset has been recalled, and the name under the image has changed to reflect the preset name. The file saved on disk has an extension that matches the pedal model name. The Cream pedal will have a .cream extension, the Rigby pedal will have a .rigby extension, and so on. You can see the content of the saved file by extracting it with any file extractor, like 7-zip, pkzip, unrar, etc. Inside the file is a preview.png picture that shows a representation of the settings, along with a JSON file with a list of knob values. On top of saving preset files, you can also save favorites. Favorites are useful because they will stay on the website until you clear the cache. Refreshing the browser or closing it won't remove the favorites, and you'll be able to retrieve them next time you reopen your browser. Let's tweak some values. Click the Add to Favorites button, and the preset will be added to a Favorites page to which you can go by clicking on the Show Favorites button. Let me create another favorite by changing some parameters and adding this preset to the Favorites page. After I choose a name, if I go to the Favorites page by pressing Show Favorites, I can see my two saved favorites. When I hover over the favorites, I have the option to either delete them with the Delete button or recall them by double-clicking the image of the favorite. Recalling will bring me back to the main page with the favorite loaded and the name changed under the image to reflect the favorite name. You can export all favorites from the favorite page. Depending on your browser download settings, the multiple downloads will start immediately, or you'll be prompted to press OK to accept multiple files savings. In that scenario, you will need to save each file one at a time. If you opt to allow all downloads, the downloads will start automatically. Each favorite will be exported in the same way as the presets and will carry a similar extension. Favorites can be imported in the home page with the Import Saved Settings button. I hope this tool will be useful for some of you. I will update it in the future to add more pedals. Please donate if you can, and if you find this tool useful to you. Thank you, and take care.